Hello, graduates and family. My name is Dominique. I have two beautiful children, Ava and Elliot, who attend Frederick Douglass Elementary. I am from Cincinnati, and my life hasn't always been easy. I've experienced the pain of being in abusive relationships. I've learned about my own strength in leaving them. Living in a house, then my car, a shelter, and then transitional living, I believe I am role modeling grit for my children. It was really hard to keep moving, but I did it because when I look at my children, I had to keep going. They were my inspiration. I found out about the program at Washington Park, and I was curious and excited. With everything I had been through, I worried that my kids might go down the wrong path. I wanted to make sure my kids had the best chance at succeeding in life. I wanted to learn what I could do to help my kids go to college. I knew that I wouldn't be able to pay for my children's college, but I was determined that they'd get there. I have really enjoyed coming to class because I have learned not only to help my kids go to college, but also how to be a better parent. Of all the things we learned, I like mindfulness the most. It doesn't just help my kids, it helps me. Having abuse in my past, I find it helpful now to take the time to meditate before I react. This helps me when disciplining my children, and if I have a trigger from my past, I use mindfulness. I also love learning about the Pride Grant because I wasn't for sure if my children could go to college because I didn't think I'd be able to afford it. I now know that they will be able to go to college, and this gives me hope for their future. I don't want them to be in the same situation I am. I want them to be able to get good jobs and rely on themselves. Knowing that they can succeed and not have to worry gives me hope. I have changed many things about the way I parent. I do many things different because of this program. I have changed how I discipline, and when my son gets frustrated with schoolwork, I now have him stop and take breaths, and it really helps him. I also use praise more and criticism less when teaching my children how to do things. I am working towards the recommended 5 praises for every 1 criticism. And now I would like to speak to my children, Elliot and Ava. I want you to know that you are worthy. I want you to grow up to be mindful, respectful, and successful adults. I want you to see what I'm doing, climbing up from living in my car to completing Leadership Scholars program, that you can do better than me and lead more successful lives. I want you to be empathetic and kind. And when you meet people, I don't want you to look at them to decide if they have more than you. I want you to see what you can do to help them. You are my heart and soul, and I would do anything to give you what I never had, a loving home. I promise I will always be there for you, even when you go to college.